1984, East Germany, Berlin Wall, Stasi. In the post-Cold War era, how should the films write history? Faced with the wounds of history and the nation, what can the films do? The lives of others gave us the answer. Narrative perspective is the position of the narrator to tell the story to the audience. It can be divided into three types. The omniscient narrative perspective, in which the narrator knows everything. The limited narrative perspective, in which the narrator knows as much as the characters. And the purely objective narrative perspective, in which the narrator knows less than any of the characters. The Lives of Others uses the first. The director presents the film world to the audience in an all-round way, choosing to restrict the perspective of the characters. The audience knows that Dreyman is being monitored, but he doesn't know. The audience knows that Whistler moved the typewriter, but Krista doesn't. This God perspective fully satisfies the audience voyeurism, allowing suspense to survive. Also let the audience emphasize with the characters or resonate. This near-objective perspective is, in fact, that of an invisible narrator. Provides infinite possibilities for point-of-view shots and firmly grasps the audience audio-vision perception experience. The point of view refers to the relationship between the narrator and the story, which involves two basic issues: the position of the subject and the way of viewing.
Foucault once said that discourse is power. Film cinematography presents the power relationship between seeing and being seen. Whoever has the point of view has the power of discourse through reality.
We found the shots of Whistler, the eavesdropper, are taken from abnormal angles and camera positions. But the eavesdropper, Dreyman, always in normal eye-level shots. This kind of intrusive shots implies surveillance, making the Whistler become a viewer rather than a watcher.
Through the presentation of visual images and the allocation of the point of view, the film depriving Whistler's power to see and giving it to the audience, undermining the authority of his secret police, allowing for the character change. The cutting of Whistler's active see from the main film also shows that the director's deprivation of Whistler's power to see is intentional. The film's well-designed frame also implies the director's statement of power and rights.
Town. Stasi secret police. Whistler always wears a gray-blue uniform. The scene he is in, whether it is an interrogation room or a wiretap room, or even his apartment, all are cool towns of depression, indifference, machinery, and lifelessness. However, the frames of the writer Dreyman, just like his perfect life and personality, always romantic and sun-splashed warm towns. The one cold, the other warm, pointing the incompatibility between machine and man, politics and art. Composition. Frame the compositions with a science enclosure, and semi-closed compositions with foreground occlusion, creating a space for squeezed power for persecution and a space for emotional love. Dreamman lives happily, despite being monitored, while Whistler is alienated by Stacy and loses the ability and the right to love and be loved. In addition, the film also shows the conflict and estrangement between the characters by splitting the film composition. Sex. Power and sex have been closely linked since ancient times. In every political movement, sex has always been used as a form of resistance to power. The three sexual groups in the lives of others are also cloaked in power. The first group, Dreamman and his girlfriend Krista, is normal. It is an inevitable result of deeper relationship between man and woman. The second group, the Minister of Culture and Krista, is deformed. It is a well-lit display of power, the flesh as a political offering. The third group, Whistler and a prostitute, is distorted. It is an emotionless physical need. Typewriter. The typewriter in the film also symbolized the right to write destiny. It was originally a tool for Stacy to control the fate of the eavesdropper, Dreamman, and it later becomes a weapon for Dreamman to resist the totalitarian rule and write his destiny.
Whistler's transfer of the typewriter at the end of the film also symbolized his belief that the system should not occupy rights.
Every individual has the right to pursue free will.
Through the presentation of power and rights in audiovisual language,
The Lives of Others reveals that Stacy's secret police officer Whistler is equally a tool trampled by the totalitarian system. This film ignores the conflict between East Germany and West Germany. Considering the proposition of humanity from the perspective of universal moral judgment, with a kind of humanitarian concern, pardon and redeem individuals who had lost their humanity and the signs of freedom through political coercion. Also completed the healing of the wounds of the former East and West Germans, and issued a call for national reconciliation. Films are not just films.
29,80. Geschenkverpackung? Nein, das ist für mich.
The wall will eventually fall.
Bist du noch auf der richtigen Seite? Ja.